Hello everyone, my name is Luo Jiayi. My metric number is A198674. Our group is motivation. Today we will have a discussion about our topic cross-cultural communication and global mobility. And our challenge is faced by the international student due to the cultural misunderstanding and stereotypes. So, before I start, have you ever said something in English but people from other culture completely misunderstand you? So, you can imagine you arrive a new country, excited to begin your study, but the first thing you hear about that is, oh, are you from Asia? You must be good at math. For many international students, this is not a simple joke. It is a start of the cultural misunderstanding and stereotypes that affect their confidence, friendship, and academic life. So, the cultural misunderstanding and stereotypes are still a major challenge for the international student. According to the 2023 International Student Experience Survey by American Council on the Education, more than 54% of the international students in the United States say they face a misunderstanding because of cultural difference during their first semester. So, many are judged by their accent, customer communication style, or even their appearances. So the research also shows that the stereotype often leads to the social isolation, classroom confusion, and the higher stress level. So this misunderstanding creates serious emotion challenges. In the short term, students may feel the embarrassing or afraid to participate when their accent or behaviors are judged. So in the long term, the impact of the international educator found that maybe 62% of the international students experience higher stress and lower confidence because of the cultural stereotypings. So without support, this problem can go into the anxiety, low motivation, and long-lasting feeling of the not belonging, affecting both the mental health and the academic performance. So now we're talking about the solution. As a member of the Student Innovation Unit, I propose a simple but powerful idea. The international and local student body systems. So what's mean about it? In this program, each international student are paired with the local student mentor. They meet regularly and join the cultural activities and help each other with the language learning. So through this everyday interaction, students can understand each other better, break down the stereotypes, and build a real relationship, friendship. The program will also collect the feedback so it can continue to improve. So with the support from the university, student union, and cultural groups, this system can help to create more welcoming campus for everyone. So today we have a chance to make our campus more inclusive and supportive. Cultural misunderstanding will not disappear on their own, so we must take action. So I invite all of students and teachers and university leaders to support their body systems and help build the campus where every student feels understand, respect, and to be welcomed. So let us do it together. We can create a community that celebrate diversity instead of fear it. Change will not wait for us. So let us choose to be the chance. For me, for you, for everyone from the different cultures, let's take a first step now. So for our globalization war. So now let me turn to my another group members to share their perspective.
Hello everyone, my name is Jiang Xinqi. My metric number is A198584. So let me start my part. Imagine being an international student trying to fit into a new culture, but everywhere you go, people judge you based on stereotypes. This is a reality for many students and it affects their experience and mental health. Studies show that cultural misunderstandings often lead to stress and isolation. Even though the number of international students is rising, problems like stereotyping and cultural misunderstanding are still common. According to a 2022 study by American Council on Education, 37% of international students in the US says they less marginalized because of their cultural background. These students must adapt to a new academic system while also dealing with negative stereotypes. Experts warn that if these challenges are not addressed, students may feel isolation, perform poorly in school, or even drop off early. Many international students also struggle with social isolation due to cultural differences, language barriers, or fear of judgment. This can lead to loneliness, stress, anxiety, and depression. A 2022 study showed that over 40% of international students feel isolation in their first year, which harm both mental health and academic performance. If not addressed, this can lead to higher dropout rates and long-term mental health issues. We suggest creating a campus culture exchange app where students can meet people from different backgrounds, share their cultures, and join cultural events. This app will include virtual meetup, discussions forums, and a calendar for multicultural activities. This will help students interact more, reduce stereotypes, and learn about other cultures in a fun and engaging way. To make this app possible, we need university leaders, IT teams, and student organizations to work together. We ask university and government leaders to provide the resources and funding needed for this project with teamwork. We can build more inclusive and connected campus where every student feel welcome to share their identity and learn from others. So that's all my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Chen Yidong and my metric number is 198683. Look around this room, look at the people here. Each person has their own story, different hobbies, different family habits, and different way of thinking. Now imagine if you could only hear one kind of story, we would never really understand the world, right? This happens in many schools. We have more and more international students who bring so much cultural wisdom. They know many things about their own countries, their customer, and their idea. They come here not only to study but also to join the school community. But there is a problem. Many of these students stay quiet. Culture mistake and old stereotype make invisible walls. Sometimes people see an international student only a type and not a real person. This student may feel shy to share, and local student miss the chance to learn from them. This creates a campus that looks diverse, but people are still divided in their daily lives. So what should we do? We must stop just living side by side and start share with each other. My idea is we should invite international students to join the campus media, let them become the people who write articles, make short video, or record podcast. Let them tell their own story in their own words. Why this is the good way? Because it's active, personal, and reaches many people. It can break the stereotype when a Chinese student make a simple vlog about their real life exam stress and their affair with local cafe or what show they watch. It's help others see them as real people, not a stereotype, and it's a long-lasting, not like one-day culture festival. Campus media is always there. Post and video online can slowly help everyone understand each other a little more every day. And the proven effectiveness study published in the Journal of International and Intercultural Communication found that media narratives told from a first-person perspective it significantly increase empathy and reduce prejudices in this audience. They create what psychologists call social interaction, where we feel we know the person who are watching or reading about. This is more powerful than any just cultural awareness poster. And this is how we can make it happen. the international student office work together with the campus media, and then we can do not only put a poster. We personally talk to international student group and invite them to join, and we can create a special part of the media platform, maybe called Global Links or My World View. So today I asked you to support this idea. Talk to the campus newspaper team, message people who run the school podcast, sign the petition we will send out to make this a real program. Let's not be a school that only has international students. Let's be a school that listens to them, give them a microphone, and tell the whole wonderful story of our campus. That's all of my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Xu Jiahuan. My student number is A1998332. Then is my part. Today I want to talk about a challenge many international students face: cultural misunderstandings and stereotypes. Studying abroad is exciting, but once students arrive in a new country, many small cultural differences can cause stress. For example, a joke that sounds normal in one country may sound rude in another. A smile or silence can be understood. Even eye contact or simple gestures can carry different meanings. Because of this, many international students start to wonder, did I say something wrong? Over time, this confusion can lead to loneliness. Stereotypes make things even harder. Sometimes people judge a student just because of their nationality. They assume how their student thinks, learns, or behaves. This makes international students feel like they are representing their own country. One small mistake becomes big problem, and this problem stops real communication. So what can we do? One helpful solution is to create a culture swap mini class on campus. This is a small and friendly activity where international and local students take turns giving a short 5 to 8 minute cultural story. They can talk about a greeting style from home, a daily habit, a common misunderstanding, or even the story behind a picture of their hometown. After the sharing, students can play simple games like guessing the meaning of gestures or comparing school life in different countries. This relaxed activity helps the students understand each other in a natural way. It breaks stereotypes because people see real experience instead of labels. With these small moments of sharing, communication becomes easier, warmer, and more honest. In the end, cultural differences don't need to separate us. If we choose to learn from one another, these differences can become a bridge, not a wall. And when that happens, our campus becomes a more welcoming and human place for everybody. Okay, that's my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shen Yi, and my metric number is A199490. Did you know that nearly 50% of international students report feeling isolated not because of crosswork, but due to cultural misunderstanding and stereotypes? This is a silent crisis happening on our campus. A recent university survey reveals a troubling picture. Over half of our international students feel they are often stereotyped as just academic machines or risk kids. They struggle to make generous local friends, leading to what experts call social isolation in a crowd. This is more than just hard feelings. This isolation will impact their mental health and academic performance. More seriously, if we do nothing, it damages our university's reputation as a truly global and inclusive community. Prospective talents will choose as well. Therefore, we propose an innovation solution. The Cross-Cultural Practice Pose initiative. This is not another lecture series. It's a dynamic student-led program that pairs more diverse groups for real-world tasks like a community scavenger hunt or a global recipe challenge. It is unique because it moves beyond passive discussion to active shared experiences, naturally breaking down barriers. We will train student facilitators to guide this port. So, Provost Leader of the International Office, we have plans, but we need your support for a pilot program this coming semester. Let's transform our campus into a place where cultural understanding is lived, not just learned. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so this is all for me and my group members to share their own perspective and solutions. So our group already suggests some way to reduce the cultural misunderstanding. First, the campus cultural exchange apps to help students connect. Second, we use the 2023 ACE survey showing the 54% of the international students feel the misunderstanding. Third, we share some cultural exchange micro classroom for short cultural sharing, and finally, the cross-cultural practice pause where small group do find some fun text for together. So, all this idea help create a more inclusive and friendly campus. I think this is all for our today's presentation from Group Motivation. Thank you.